All right, here now is part two of my exclusive interview with the First Lady, Melania Trump, and I asked her about the media's attacks, even on her own son, Barron. We'll talk about the Me Too movement and much more. Let's talk about the media, and there's been a lot of controversy because he says it's fake news, or some of it's fake news. Do you agree?
Some of it it's fake news. I would say don't believe everything what you hear and what you read. Not all of it, but some of it, it's fake news.
Even your young son has been brought into this at times. That doesn't, that would make me angry. Does that make you angry?
It does make me angry because children should be off limits. And I protect him and I want to give him normal life as possible. This is not normal life, but I like to protect him and give him the childhood that he deserves.
Do you feel it's working out as best you can? I've met him. He seems like a young, very respectful, happy kid.
He's very happy, he's strong, he's tough, he's enjoying life in Washington.
Who's he more like, the fighter, the outward fighter, Donald, or his mom?
He has both qualities. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He has a soft, a beautiful heart, but he's a fighter too, and he's very strong.
Do you find with all the issues that your husband deals with, foreign policy, Russia, China, little rocket man, use his term, all the issues with employment, regulation, energy, borders, the wall, you mostly in agreement on the big issues that he fights for every day?
With policies, some of them I agree, some I don't, and I give him my opinion. But he's the president, he was elected, so.
When all is said and done, and you now have taken a more public role, what do you want people to know about what issues matter to you the most? I know you have your Be Best campaign. You've seen the military, you're traveling the world now more than you have. What do you want people to know about what's important to you as First Lady?
Well, my Be Best initiative, it's in early stages, and I'm very proud what I accomplished so far. And I have 3 pillars that it's focusing on. It's well-being of children, opioid crisis, and social media use. So I travel the country, I meet with the people, I meet with the parents, and I want to shine a spotlight on the organization and programs that support children and want to be the best for them to grow up in responsible adults.
On borders in particular, you did go down to the border and you met with a lot of Border Patrol guys. I've been down there 13 times in my 23 years of Fox. Everywhere from the Rio Grande to San Diego, in drug warehouses. When you're down there and you see with your own eyes what's going on, is the wall in your head the only answer?
I think we need the wall to protect the country.
The security?
The security, to protect it from the drugs. Of course, we know we will always have people coming over, but this is one solution that we could stop big caravans coming over. And I was at the border and saw firsthand and met with Border Patrol, and I see what they do 24/7, and their hands are full.
We saw rocks and bottles being pelted at them.
Correct.
And they tried to crash the border like the southern border of Mexico. You recently spoke out about the Me Too movement. We saw what happened with Justice Kavanaugh in his confirmation hearing, which to me is so over the top. But you also said, yes, we take it seriously, listen to women, but then you've talked about due process and the presumption of innocence. Do you feel that's missing in this movement?
I think we should all be heard, women and men. We need to be heard and we need to be treated equal.
Remember every time before we ever heard from some of the individuals in the Justice Kavanaugh case, you'd hear people say, I believe. We hadn't heard from anybody.
You can't believe till you're proven guilty. You cannot be guilty till you're proven guilty. And that's very important that we follow the law.
I want to talk about your journey a little more because we kind of glossed over it because you grew up in a small town, Slovenia, then You're a model in Milan and in Paris. You were independent. You were alone at that time.
Correct.
Now, did you grow up wanting to be a model, or?
I studied design and architecture and stopped my study architecture because I wanted to go in modeling business and professional career as a model. So I moved to Milan and Paris and then
And how
New
young
York.
were you at that time?
I started modeling in Slovenia first when I was 16, and then went to Milan, and then start from then
And
on.
were you with your parents, or were you
I was
independent?
alone.
You were alone.
Independent, yes.
So you grew up fast at a young age, independent
Correct.
at a young age.
Yes.
As you look back on that, and then your journey from Paris and Milan to New York, did that make you the person that says that they are confident, a good friend, and true to herself?
Yes. My journey made me that.
Madam First Lady, thank you so much for being with us. We really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.